Welcome everybody to another video of Ancient Greece Reloaded. Today we will talk about the famous King Aegeus, the father of Theseus, and from whom the Aegean Sea got its name. By the way, if you like the video, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel so as to stay tuned for upcoming videos. Overall, Aegeus was a famous king from Greek mythology, so famous indeed that the Aegean Sea was named after him. In Greek mythology, Aegeus was a king of Athens and also the father of the hero Theseus. Aegeus was not born in Athens but was instead born in the nearby city of Megara. This was because Aegeus was the son of Pantheon II, who was the son of King Cecrops II, and tracing back his family tree he is connected to the god Hephaestus. As stated, Aegeus was born in Megara where his father Pantheon II had settled after being expelled from Athens by the sons of Medea who seized the throne. There, Pantheon II married Pylia, daughter of King Pylas. Pylas then arranged for his son-in-law to be king of Megara. Together with Pylia, Pantheon II would have 4 sons, namely Aegeus, Pallas, Nissus and Lycus. When Pantheon died at Megara, Nissus succeeded him as king, and after this death his other sons returned to Athens and drove out the sons of Medea, putting Aegeus on the throne. Thus we have Aegeus as king of Athens, Nissus king of Megara, Lycus became king of Evia, and Pallas became governor of the southern territory. At some point though, it was said that Aegeus cemented his own power, taking control of Pallas' sphere of influence and expelling Lycus from Attica. Pallas and his 50 sons would remain in Athens, but Lycus was said to have gone to Asia Minor, where a new land, Lycia, was named after him. At a later point in time, Pallas and his 50 sons revolted, but were defeated by Aegeus' son Theseus. Aegeus would marry twice, first Meta, daughter of Oplis, and then Chalciope, daughter of Rhexenor, but he would remain childless, hence he faced the problem of having a successor. Fearing that he had been cursed for some unknown reason by the goddess Aphrodite, Aegeus was said to have introduced the worship of Aphrodite to Athens, but still no successor was born. King Aegeus was now fearful that being childless was a sign of weakness, and that Pallas and his son might remove him by force. Seeking a solution to his problem, King Aegeus visited the oracle of Delphi, but the words given to him by Pittheus gave him no comfort, for the words spoken by the priestess were, "The bulging mouth of the wineskin, O best of men, lose not until thou hast reached the height of Athens." To Aegeus these words made no sense, and seeking some clarity, Aegeus went to Troezen, for there reigned the wise king Pittheus. Pittheus understood the prophecy, but did not explain it to Aegeus. Instead, Pittheus got Aegeus drunk and then had him lay with his daughter Aethra. It was also said that on the same night Aethra also slept with Poseidon. Aegeus would return to Athens, but told Aethra that if she was pregnant with his son, to raise him well, but to not inform him of whom his father was. Aegeus also buried beneath a large stone his own sword, shield and sandals. Aethra was told that when the son, if a son was to be born, could move the stone by himself, he should be told everything. Afterwards, Aegeus made his way back to Athens. As we all know, Aethra was pregnant, and she would later give birth to a son of Aegeus, named Theseus, but Aegeus did not become aware of this fact for many years. Upon his return to Athens, and despite introducing the Panathenaic Games, problems kept mounting for Aegeus. The Cretan bull, having left King Eurystheus' kingdom, made a new home for itself in Marathon, and there the bull caused much devastation and killed many. Aegeus would send many to stop the Cretan bull, but none survived the encounter. Then Aegeus decided to send Androgeus, a prince of Crete, against the beast, for Androgeus had excelled during the games by winning all the events he entered. Athletic he might have been, but Androgeus was no match for the Cretan bull, and he was gored to death. Some tell though of how Androgeus was not killed by the bull, but was murdered on the orders of King Aegeus, for the king feared that the Cretan prince was plotting with the sons of Pallas to overthrow him. The death of Androgeus caused a major diplomatic incident, for Androgeus was the son of King Minos, and Minos sent forth his army and navy against Athens. First, Megara would fall to Minos, and then at the walls of Athens, Minos declared that he would offer peace if his conditions would be accepted, conditions in the form of a tribute. Minos offered the Athenians peace under the condition that Athens would send 7 young men and 7 young women every 9 years to Crete to be fed to the Minotaur, a vicious monster. Due to the fact that Athens' army was inferior to that of Crete, King Aegeus had no other option to surrender to Crete and to accept the demands of Minos. King Aegeus remained on the throne, although subservient to Crete, and things started to look up for Aegeus, for he married for a 3rd time, although it might not have been the wisest move that Aegeus had ever made. Medea, the sorceress daughter of Aethra, arrived in Athens seeking a place of refuge, after having left Jason and having killed their sons. Perhaps Medea promised to end the childless plight of Aegeus for sanctuary. In any case, Aegeus and Medea wed. Soon after, Medea gave birth to a son, Medus. Now, often Medus is called the son of Aegeus, but some claim that Medus was in fact the son of Jason, depending on the source. Medea was certainly happy with her new position as queen of Athens, and it looked like Medus would be the one to succeed Aegeus as king of Athens. However, a stranger arrived in Athens, and although Aegeus did not recognize this newcomer, Medea recognized him as Theseus, the grown-up son of Aegeus by Aethra. So, Medea plotted to kill the son of Aegeus before he was recognized. First, Medea convinced Aegeus to send Theseus to kill the Cretan bull. Theseus though succeeded where so many had failed before, and the bull was killed. But even so, Medea continued on plotting, and the sorceress gave Aegeus a poison drink to give to Theseus. Just as Theseus was about to drink the poisoned wine, Aegeus finally recognized the sword, shield and sandals that he had buried so many years before in Troezen, and knocked the poison from his son's hands. United with his firstborn son, Medea knew her time was up in Athens, and so she and Medus fled to Colchis, where, and after some adventures, Medus would end up becoming king of Colchis, succeeding King Aegeus. One of the first things Theseus did was to help his father secure the Athenian throne, for it was said that Theseus killed Pallas and his 50 sons, when they rose up against King Aegeus and marched upon Athens. Athens, though, was still in a subservient role to Crete, and with the next batch of Athenian youths due to be sent to Crete, Theseus volunteered to be one of them, and although reluctant, Aegeus agreed. Theseus was of course successful in killing the Minotaur within its labyrinth, for that was where the Athenian tribute was bound, and shortly afterwards King Minos would die, so there was no future threat of Minos attacking Athens once again. The death of Aegeus, though, was also near. In Athens, Aegeus waited for the return of his son. Theseus was supposed to have placed white sails on his ship if he had been successful in his mission, but Theseus forgot to do so, and when Aegeus spotted the ship, returning with black sails hoisted, the king believed that Theseus had perished upon Crete. Overcome with grief, Aegeus killed himself by jumping off a cliff top into the sea below, and this, according to some, is how the Aegean Sea got its name. Theseus would of course succeed Aegeus and become king of Athens, but this is another story for another video of ours. Let us finish with the following saying: we should be patient in the present situation and have courage for the future, is Socrates. That being said, remember guys to hit the like button and to subscribe to our channel, it would help us a lot. Thanks for watching and stay tuned for upcoming videos.